congratulations to you to turning up here and realizing that you always need self-learning and improvement in your life. So I just wish good luck for now. We can definitely have some other conversation after this event is done. Thank you so much.
Namaste and good morning everyone present here. Respected judges, founder of this organization, and my fellow participants. It's me, Amir Benjankar, in front of you all to speak on the topic mentorship is necessary. So I'm going to speak on favor of this debate. Why we need mentor? A mentor is who? Mentor is someone who sees a hope in yourself. Quote by Oprah Winfrey. So I want to start with mentor has experiential wisdom. They have walked through that path and they are helping you to walk in that path. So they have collected insights, knowledge, and they plant, they water you and help you to grow. And networking. Mentors helps in networking. Mentors helps in opening the gates. Mentors have wide range in industry, and they can open the gates for us to bring and to get that opportunities. Mentors helps in faster progress. Mentors point out strength, weakness, and aspirations within you. In Bhagavad Gita, Arjun was panicked, and in Nepali he was bhatkeko thiyo, हैन. He was in the verge where either he should fight against his friends, brothers, and teachers, or he should stay still and avoid the fight in Kurukshetra. Krishna, who is a great mentor, who showed path to Arjuna. Arjun obeyed the instruction that means Bhagavad Gita given by mentor Sri Krishna. So mentor can change your life drastically. They can bring big changes from small steps, and they can help in improving from your mistakes, past experiences, and build small milestone and reach your goal. Mentors help in motivation and accountability. They push you when learners and students are down. When they are feeling down, mentors helps in pushing to reach its potential. Just like our Lokesh Roila sir, like our ma'am, they knows our potential. Our potential is endless and limitless. So they push us in such a way that we could improve ourselves in various ways. So they also provide constructive criticism. Not only by advising, they also see our progress, they also visualize it, they also tally or record what have been changed and what need to be changed, and they give us feedback according to it. And not only they point out our weaknesses, they help in growing from that weaknesses, from making that weaknesses into strengths. So saying this, I would like to conclude my debate. Thank you.
Good morning, present here everyone. My friends, brother, sister, and organizers, directors, and founders. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And today, today in this debate, I'm going to talk about self-learning is better than mentorship. Okay. Self-learning. Self-learning is a path that holds its own charm and challenges. Self-learning or autodidactism is the pursuit of knowledge with one's effort without a heavy hand of teacher or mentor. In the year 1776, the well-known book was published, The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith, which was not a coincidence, was the exact year in which American revolutionaries declared democracy. they prevail a point in which individuals are best left with their own devices without the heavy hand of government guiding their actions, in which now we can see that due to mentorship, what they are trying to do is they are trying to manipulate us in believing that they are better than us, in which it's not valuable to their soul. To value their soul, they need to act based on their free will. So in acting on their based will, they can desire for their own learning experience, they can face their own challenge, they can create their pace, they can follow their passion, they can follow their profession, they can follow their interest, they can delve deeply into the subject, resonate with them. It's also ikigai. Like we can see example, if a person wants to learn within himself, a burning desire in his soul, burning desire in his soul for knowledge and wisdom, he do not need a mentorship, he can have it without them. Like example, you can go to school and you can learn from by socializing each other to teachers and all, but the person who is at home, who reads a book without socializing with them and who has burning desire to learn is far more intelligent, far more etiquette, far more happy than the person who is socializing in school. And with the self-learning, they can have freedom to choose whatever they want. Like they can get time for their burning soul to act based on their impulses, in which we can see their naked soul. It also fosters their critical thinking, reasoning, self-reliances, and develop their unique perspective. And you can see mentorship is two-sided. If a mentor is deliberately giving his ideas, his perspective, his knowledge, his wisdom, then if mentee does not have a burning desire to learn, then that is not no useful, as it's only one-sided relationship. Mentor can give guidance, but a mentor can give guidance, but mentee is the responsible for his own learning experiences and all. And with this speech, I would like to end my debate. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone present here, and it's really nice to see all of you here. So, as you know, today's topic is mentorship versus self-learning, and I'm here to speak on the favor mentorship. What is mentorship? Mentorship means learning from someone who is already experienced, who is a professional in the field, the particular field. And you know, as mentors are already like experienced in those fields that we want to learn about, they provide us with real life experiences, the real world experiences, which increases our practical knowledge. And not only that, like mentors provide us with credible information. Like, as you know, for self-learning, we have to do researches on our own, and the learner may not find the information and all from credible sources. Like they might get some misguided information, which leads to like misconception and misunderstanding. And mentors also help in the area of improvement. Like they can provide us with constructive criticisms. They provide us with criticisms which helps in our self-improvement. Like we can improve ourselves. But like in self-learning, we got no one to look over us to provide us with such criticisms, and we cannot learn. We cannot improve our skills and knowledge in that way. And another point that is accountability, as my fellow participant also said. Mentorship helps in accountability. It helps us to keep us in track so that we cannot procrastinate our work and all. But in self-learning, as there is no one to look over us, and we just might feel like no one is there. I don't have to show this to anyone, so why just do it now? Let's do it later. So they might just procrastinate, and that just leads to low productivity. And you know how self-learning can be really challenging. It is really challenging to find the sources, to find the proper method of the study, to find the proper data and information. But in mentorship, as we know, there are professionals who are guiding us. That is really who are guiding us, and they help us in every challenges that we are faced. Like if we have a question on the topic, we can just ask our mentor, and they will just give the information, and that just helps in increasing our knowledge. But in self-learning, we just have to do our research and all. And in that, while doing so, we may not find credible sources. We may not find the proper data and all. So, yeah. And mentors also provide networking opportunities. As you know, mentors, they have been in the field for like so many years, so they have had experiences in their life, and they have had made connections with many people in the field. And that just opens door to the opportunities for the learners. It just helps the learners to get the real life experience. You know, self-learning may provide theoretical knowledge, but it does not provide practical knowledge. And mentorship helps in getting the practical knowledge. And you know, mentors are really needed in our life. Our first mentors are our parents. Like without them, we wouldn't be here. So they teach us through everything. They teach us how to be a social person, how to adapt in the society and all. And let us not forget our teachers, our school teachers. They helped us get through so many things in our lives. Even though we say that we don't like our teachers, but from inner perspective, we all do. We all like them. So yeah. By saying this much, I'd like to conclude my speech saying that mentorship is way better than self-learning. Thank you.
So I'd like to, good afternoon you all. So I'm talking on self-learning. So I want to mention something really important that our fellow participants said, that why do we always want someone else to see hope in ourselves? Why can't we see hope in ourselves? Why do we always think that people should believe in ourselves rather than believing in our own self so that we can progress? I think mentorship is important, but more than that, you should have your self-courage to believe in yourself and work for yourself, rather than finding someone who will trust in yourself and make you better. I think even the self-learning is very important for every one of us, because it also helps to develop our ownership. Because if you're self-learning, we are not dependent on others. We are being we establish self-confident. Increase awareness also, because these days people are more dependent on the teachers saying that they will teach us. We will not do our own work rather than working for our own self. I would like to conclude here. Thank you.
So, namaste everyone. It's me Sagar Acharya, and welcome to all the participants over here and my friends. So today we are talking about mentorship and self-learning. I think the word I am talking also come from somebody else, you know. So I learned from my parents, I learned from my teachers. So mentorship is such an important thing in our life. Without this, we are just like a handicapped person. Just imagine yourself that you like to become somebody, you know, you desire to become somebody. So for that, what do you need? You need to get a guidance, you need to get some information, you have to reach the people. So just I like to say one example is about me. So I was seeking something like enlightenment, all these things, nirvana. So if I was just looking on my own, I will get lost and lost over round and round, round and round. I don't know when I will go into reach nirvana state or that nothingness state. Though I went to gurus, I went to different gurus, they give me certain experiences, they give me certain guidance, so I came to know what is enlightenment is, what is nirvana is. So with everything mentorship is needed. I know self-learning is something that you have to apply on your own. You get the knowledge from the mentor and you apply on your own, and there is a vast difference when you apply on your own and when you get the guidance. When you apply on your own, you can get lost. Without guidance, it's an uncharted path. There is no any, you cannot just go inside and say, okay, I will reach somewhere. It is so uncharted path. You cannot find anything. You will get lost. So this much I like to say. Thank you.
I will share one real life incident with you, and then I think you will be able to relate to that. So till the age of 34, I was doing that. But I found somebody who told me that Lokesh, you do this, because he saw that in me. And then I became better. Within 2 years, I am able to open this place. I wouldn't have opened this place if that person had not seen something in me and had not told me that Lokesh, you can do this. So, but I will not also say that it applies to everyone. Having mentor or self-learning lies in the balance. How much mentorship you need, how much self-learning you can do, it depends on you. There are different types of people. Like we have different configuration of computers and mobiles, there are different configurations of human beings as well. Some people are highly self-motivated and they need less guidance. Some people are less motivated and they need more guidance. So it completely depends on you what you are. If you are a highly motivated person, if you can learn by yourself, you would just need a little bit of guidance from the mentor, just a little bit of direction. But if you are a person who does not learn automatically from your own, or who does not have that kind of self-motivation, then I think that having a mentor is a kind of compulsion on you. So whether we need a mentor in life or we don't need a mentor in life, it depends on what you are. Okay, realizing yourself that this is where do I stand will decide whether do I need mentorship or not. But I'm still telling you, even though you are a highly motivated person, still little bit of guidance will be required. So we cannot completely ignore the aspect that we don't need mentorship at all, because you know, whether or not you choose a mentor, I will tell you a simple fact. And I feel that facts are way above your fears, or like facts are above your thoughts. You are limited to what you have learned so far. We are all limited to what we have learned so far. A mentor can always see more than you because they have learned more than you. So finding the right mentor will automatically happen at a certain stage in your life. It's not like you keep on looking for mentors, because when we try to rush into things, we don't find the right people. But when we just let things go on their pace and we keep on doing our tasks, one day you will definitely meet that person who will see the good in you and who will say that you can do this, rather than a person who always says that you can't do this, you can't do that. People will come into your life who will say, yes, you can do this. And when a person comes into your life and says you can do this, that might be I would say the starting point of your mentor-mentee relationship. Because if a person can see good in you, if a person can see ability in you, that means they are riding above their own selfishness and they can see something in you and they are willing to guide you as well. And opportunity does not come naked. It comes in packets. Sometimes it comes in like 7, 8, 10 layers, 20 layers of packaging. But if you have a good eye of opportunity, you can see the good, you can see the person is really trying to unravel me, even if the person is under 20 layers. That means that you have that thing in you that you can choose the right mentor for you. Opportunities will never come naked in your life. So it lies in the balance. Whether or not you need mentors, it lies in the balance. It lies in who you really are. And understanding ourselves as a fact that I am good. Rate yourself every day. How did I do today? Okay, start the process of self-realization by rating what you have done for yourself, how much you have learned for yourself, how much you are growing. check yourself on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, and then you will realize that whether do I need a mentor or not. If you are growing on your own, you might need a little bit of guidance, but if your growth is stagnant or if your growth is very slow, please find a mentor. Thank you very much.